Hello, my name is Ellie. I'm a T5 complete paraplegic. I injured myself in February 2021, so I'm fairly new to this. I just wanted to take the opportunity today to talk about peer support. Where does one start? I was in rehab probably about 4 weeks after my injury, and every Wednesday I noticed these familiar faces that would get around the rehab ward. I was kind of very curious, and there was a lady with a dog in particular, and someone said to me, "You've got to have a chat with her. She's going to be a really good person to know." And I'm like, okay. In rehab, I was zooming around, doing this, doing that. I just made the most of being there. And eventually I caught up with this lady who I found out whose name was Lynn. Lynn ended up being and still remains a very close person to me. From that moment, I started to understand that peer support meant you can quite openly talk to people about anything and everything that's going on. And I didn't realize the enormity at the time until I left rehab. And there was another person there in rehab as well called Josh. And he would give me information pamphlets and booklets and tell me about this thing called what. And I'm like, I was so overwhelmed in rehab that I think it took me until I got home to kind of put together what these people were about. 6 weeks after I got home from rehab, I was sitting reading a book on my veranda, and I got a phone call from Josh. "Hey, mate, what you doing?" I said, "I'm reading a book." He goes, "Hey, would you be interested in doing like an all women's, like a discussion, like a seminar or webinar?" And I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Ripper, 15 minutes is going to start. I'll send you a link." Little did I realize that was then going to be the beginning of me meeting a whole myriad of women who have been in a chair for a shorter time, a longer time. Amazing women. I now am part of an online group called Dance and Roll because of this link that Josh gave me. They've been paramount to me, and I remain a very big part of this Dance and Roll family. It helps me in my physicality every day. Anyway, from there, I also met a wonderful woman called Emily. Emily was 4 years into her injury at the time that I met her, and her and I were on the phone quite often over an 18-month period. She became essential to my world. She would just flick me a text, just give me a phone call, just checking in. "Do you need anything?" There's one particular point we were talking, and I was having a really tough time with support coordinator. I've been through 2 already. I just couldn't seem to find the right ones. So Emily gets on the phone to Josh. Josh gets onto the crew at AQA, and I now have my right-hand woman, Kayla. She is paramount to me moving forward and networking and doing this thing called life. After that, Emily and she's very much into cinematography. So she's been doing a lot of things. Pre-injury for her, this is what she wanted to do. So she says to me, "Ellie, I've got an idea. I'm going to put this piece together on peer support. Would you be interested in doing something like that?" I'm like, "Emily, of course. I couldn't do this without you guys." So we actually finally got to meet in the flesh, actually live on camera, and it was the most moving moment. I still almost cry to this day. To meet the people that are a voice of guidance for me through most of this has been euphoric, to be honest with you. It's opened me up to a whole lot of opportunities. So I injured myself in the February. In November, I meet Naz, I meet Georgina, I meet Josh, I meet Lockie. I meet all of these people on a Discover the Power in Me course. again, Josh's like, hey, chick, would you be interested in doing it? I'm like, hell yes. This course has given me goal planning. I didn't know what that meant. It gave me an ability to understand what is inside me and help bring that out to do life. I am so exceptionally grateful for the doors that peer support has opened up for me. I stayed away from home for 3 nights by myself for the first time because of a webinar that these guys said, do you want to do something on stay away from home? I go, yes, because funnily enough, I'm about to go to Doncaster and stay away with a bunch of women for a Skills for Independence course with them. Again, meeting these women in the flesh has been incredible. Guys, you can't do this journey on your own, whether it's family, friends, network, lived experience, people, anything. Peer support got the ball rolling and opened up an entire new world for me, and they remain a huge part of my life. Huge. So if you wonder who these people are, or you get a phone call, or just say yes, because it's incredible where it can go. It's amazing the support you get, and it's from a known and lived understanding. And for that, I'm a super grateful girl, honestly. Yeah, I hope I've given you a little insight into the importance of what they've given me in my life and my world. And these guys are not going anywhere. They're going to be part of me for the rest of all of our lives. So thank you very much to the crew. And I hope you have a great day today, guys, too. And I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Bye.